Hey guys, Logan here with a really cool video. I have a really interesting item to show you guys that I'm sure a lot of you probably didn't even know existed. This is Operatic Giovanni. This is a seasonal visions items that was sold at Grandin Road. Gosh, I think 2012? Maybe 2011? Somewhere in the 2010s. Kind of an earlier span. This is a very unique piece because we've seen parts of this guy come back. We've seen the hands, we've seen the costuming, but we've never seen the face come back on anything. And the face, I think, is just so unique and statuesque. I've always loved it. So, and this is a seasonal visions item. In fact, if I were to take down the hood, come back here, you'll see copyright Seasonal Visions International Limited. So this is a legit seasonal visions item. It's just stupidly rare. And not only is this rare, this is the prototype of Giovanni. There's just so many things that are just very weird with this model that, the produced models aren't like. I say that, and maybe they all are like this, but I've just never seen another animatronic, especially from that time, like this. The build's kind of weird. It's got resistors in the eyes. It's a very strange piece. And even the IR sensor being all the way down here. Let's see if I can zoom in so you guys can see. So that's where the IR sensor goes. It's a very weird item. So, unfortunately, mine does not work at all. You got a split gear, and the board has some issues, which I will eventually fix them. So right now, I guess this is more of a cosmetic overview, but for those of you who are curious, he moves side to side. He has that kind of stop and go motion like Whack-A-Mole and Limb Ripper. His eyes light up red, and he plays this very theatrical organ music. He has no actual phrases, which is really unique for a life size, especially from Seasonal Visions. And there's actually another item that I know that's like that, and it's also very rare. And it's this Day of the Dead skeleton that plays guitar music and has the same movement and everything like that. And they're from the same year and same company, or same retailer, which is Grandin Road. So, yeah, this is a very interesting piece. The robe, if you don't recognize it, this was redone and I think really improved on with Queen and King of the Underworld. I'm pretty sure this is the exact same lining they use. It's this gold ribbon. And then this kind of heavy velvet. And then the stitching here, which I know Queen had this, because I had her. And then I think King of the Underworld had this hood piece as well. So, really cool to see that. These hands, I believe clowns have used them. And their gloves, as you can see, they almost kind of look like hugs without the pointed tips. And they are textured to look like gloves. The paint job is just kind of gross. But they're textured to look like a fabric glove, which is really unique. I guess not unique, but it's interesting that they did that. Especially for this character. And then the face. He's got what's supposed to look like a plaster mask. with this operatic makeup. And they even, like, molded it, too. So it protrudes a little bit from the side here. So it is, like, supposed to be a mask. And the paint job's gorgeous. It's a little sloppy around the eyes, but, you know, that happens with animatronics. But the shading is very well done. It's a very gorgeous piece. It's very unique. I always like the kind of Phantom-esque characters. And Seasonal Visions is in a bunch of Phantoms, but a character like this is just so unique and different, and I'm very curious on the story, and I need to ask Mike Reynolds from SVI more about this piece, because it stands out a lot from SVI's entire catalog of characters. I mean, we've seen decades of animatronics from them, and they have, like, some similarities to each other. And this is one of the few black sheeps where they've not done anything like this. No characters, no designs. So I'm curious if Grandin Road actually designed this, and that's why it's just so, different, or kind of what the story is behind this, because it's very unique. And it's not a bad thing, too, because it's very well done, too. It's, again, gorgeous. It is the type of thing I would expect from a higher-end store such as Grandin Road. So, and actually, this is the only item I have that was exclusive to Grandin Road. Did not come back anywhere. Like, this was only at Grandin Road. So, I don't know, I have a lot of questions, and I definitely want to dig into this prop. Because it's just, I don't know, it's so interesting. And I encourage everyone out there to look for another Giovanni too. And, get one if you can find one. I was super fortunate enough, there was a lady I know of, she has a ton of Grandin Road stuff. So she just happened to have one, because I asked her, hey, do you have a Giovanni? Because I've always wanted one of these since I was a kid. It's one of my grails, because of how different and unique it was. So if you like really weird stuff like this, dude, find one if you can. They're really rare. I think this is the only documented one that's not, like, stock. But if you can find one, jump on it, because it's a very unique prop. And there's nothing like this. And I don't think there will ever be anything like this. I think that's what makes it so special, So, when I get this guy working, I will have a whole demo of, showcasing him. I just don't have the parts right now. It's kind of some of the issues that we're facing. But rest assured that if and when I get the parts for this guy, and I can restore him to the most of my ability, you will see him fully working, and you guys will be super happy, because I love this thing. This is the gorgeous piece. One of my crown jewels in my entire collection. So yeah, leave a comment down below. What do you think of props like these? These kind of phantom characters, very kind of ornate. They're not very typical Halloween. Kind of what's your opinion on stuff like these? I really want to hear from you guys, kind of what you think. I love them. I think they're super cool. I think they're underutilized. They kind of have like an occult feel. And that side of horror is, terrifying and fascinating. But yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.